Another one of those things. All right. So much for you, filthy beast. All right. So much for you, filthy beast.
¿Qué vas a do?
Hey, you. Magicians make me nervous. Go somewhere else. There's nothing here.
Understood. Nobody likes to part with his booty.
You said it. Disappear.
And what if I won't go?
Don't play the big man here, squirt. Otherwise you'll wind up just like those poor swine lying dead back there in the snow.
What happened to them?
They weren't able to get past the big ice giants back there and got stamped out by them. If you're such a tough guy, why don't you give it a try?
Why don't you get rid of them yourself?
Come. Don't puff yourself up like that. If you ask me, you're scared shitless.
What's in it for me?
Dunno. Let's say 1,000 gold pieces. How's that sound?
How would it help you if I did it?
It's all the same to you. But to answer your question, I want to go into the ice region. Unfortunately, those damn things are in my way.
What do you want to do in the ice region?
You don't stop with questions, do you? All right, I'll tell you. Here, behind these cliffs, is a wasteland of ice like you've never seen before. A jewel of an ice dragon is hiding there with his fat hoard. I want it. So, what's it to be? Yes or no?
All right then, why not?
Then hurry up. I haven't got all day.
What's the matter?
It's so damn cold here, man. I don't see why Silvio insisted on coming here, of all places. There's plenty of other places around where there's something to be had.
Another one of those things. I'm starting to get...
Nothing to be had there. Nothing to be had there. Nothing there. There. Nothing there. Nothing to plunder. Nothing to be had there.
Another one of those things. 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 I'm starting to get...
Oh.
Another one of those things. All right. So much for you, filthy beast.
Do you... Do you... Do you...
Really dangerous area here. You could...
Nothing there.
Why do you disturb my rest? Must I bury myself still further, just so you annoying little mites will finally leave me alone? You humans are curious creatures. Swept away by the icy wind of death, there will always be at least one who rises from the ashes, thinking he is destined to be a hero. But that will soon be over. I shall personally see to it that none of you will rise again anytime soon.
Silence! With the power of the sacred eye which has been bestowed upon me, I order you to answer my questions.
Ask away then. Your knowledge will not help you.
Who are you?
I am Finkreg, Lord of Ice and Snow, Guardian of the Congress, and ultimately, your death.
Which god do you serve? What accursed god could ever allow despicable creatures such as you to walk this earth?
Do not trouble yourself trying to understand the meaning of our gathering, little hero. Beliar has not only permitted us to be here, he has even commanded it. Inspired by his holy words, we shall not rest until his will is made deed.
How can I find your master?
He has established his hoard in the solid rock of the halls of Idarath and waits there for his destiny. Until he can restore this world to the order which it has deserved, he waits there in deep meditation and...
Spare me the details. Just tell me where I can find these sacred halls of Idarath.
Ha ha ha! You disappoint me, little man. So you've withstood all of the dangers and overcome almost all of us, and now you fail in your inability to use the higher knowledge. If Irdarath means nothing to you, then you'd better go to your magicians and ask them to be allowed to take care of their worldly needs. For quite obviously, you're not yet ready for the heavy burden of their higher knowledge. The power of the eye is extinguished, and your time has run out.
All right. So much for you, filthy beast. I'm starting to get the feeling that I should get more. I want another.
All right.
I should.
Do you... Do you need a...
The ice dragon is dead. And now give me everything you have on you.
No way in hell.
It's me who's going to be famous for slaying the ice dragon. Your small role in this matter is over.
A fight. You stop it already.
Don't you try that again.
Well, we'll see the next time. I'm starting to get the feeling that I should get more money from you. I want another 100 gold coins.
All right, you're worth it.
I should say so. Then let's get going.
All right, you win. What do you want?
Everything else all right?
Not now, I'm freezing. I just want to get out of here as fast as I can. Damn it, Silvio is dead.
What are your plans now that Silvio is dead?
No idea. I guess I'll go with the other dragon hunters if they still want me around.
Do you know where the others are?
I think so. At least I saw one of them at the river over there.
Take me to the other dragon hunters.
Hey, I'm not your lackey.
I'll pay you 50 gold coins for it.
All right then, fork over the dough. Follow me. I'll take you to where I last saw one of the other dragon hunters.
Do you?
Sure.
Do you? Do you?
Another one.
Nothing to be had there.
So much for you, filthy beast.
Hey! Do you... Do you... Do you... That's it. All the dragons are dead.
Yeah, and I'm still standing. Are you sure that was the last one?
I should think so.
Too bad. I was just getting warmed up.
This is where our collaboration should end, I think.
Suit yourself. I can think of better things too. So long.
The dragons are dead.
Ha! Who's supposed to have killed them then? The paladins?
I did.
Ha! You don't believe that yourself. Quit yanking my chain.
Everything else all right?
Just don't get on my nerves.
I've killed all the dragons.
Take a hike and tell your fairy tales to someone else.
I've killed all the dragons.
Well, so what? Here in the valley, there's still enough for us to get.
I killed all the dragons.
Sure, and I'm a paladin. You might have killed one, but all of them? Go find somebody else who will believe you. But he knew that all along.
In us enlightens all those who recognize his wisdom.
Hey! Hey!
His deeds were just. But he knew that
All the dragons are dead.
Well done.
If we had more people like you, then it would probably never have gone this far.
About that. He didn't get that from me.
Hey, you!
I never knew that.
I've got some dragon blood for you.
That's great. Sell me everything you have.
Deserve that.
I'm no better off myself. Do you really believe that?
I think I found your purse.
What?
I don't know why he
Where?
got so worked up.
What bastard did that?
Nobody will learn anything from me.
I suspect one of the dragon hunters.
I knew it. Just wait. I'll give those swine what for.
The will of Inos.
And
Oh
now,
my God.
finish him!
I'm not touching that.
Better off myself.
Shit, that hurt! Parry then!
I wouldn't be
Watch out!
Now for some action.
Stop it at
Not
once!
bad.
For Inos.
Some don't even know how wicked they are.
Wait a minute.
Is it really true?
Relax.
Yes, master.
I wouldn't
I'll
be
try.
That's not what I heard. Let's wait and see what happens.
Don't say you didn't know that.
I've heard a thing or two.
Bad business.
So why won't they listen to me?
Nothing's ever gonna change that. Anything's possible. Enough trouble as it is. We can only wait and see.
Any news?
Yes, you're our hero. Getting rid of all the dragons at once is no mean feat, I should say.
Listen to me. I knew that would be a problem.
I've got news about the dragons.
Report.
I went to the western ice region and did away with the dragon there.
That's good news. Here, I'll give you some money toward your equipment.
All the dragons are dead.
All of them? So evil has been vanquished forever?
No, alas not. Their leader still remains.
Weren't the dragons the leaders of the orcs?
Yes, true, but they also have their own master. We must get rid of him as well.
I damn well can't go. I have to guard the ore, and the cursed orcs are still around as well. You'll have to take care of it yourself. I can't help you. May Inos protect you.
I'm not touching that.
I've got no time for things like that.
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
Well, I could have told you that before.
That's exactly what I said.
He thinks it's as easy as that.
Did you make that up, sir? I don't want to hear that.
His deeds were just.
Nothing there.
Krotok! I learned you there when Hushback killed. You make big mistakes, stranger.
I see you have taken his place here. You've been stringing me along. Your position with your people is higher than you wanted to admit. Now you're nothing but a tool of evil yourself.
Stranger right. Urshak filled only with hate and vengeance now. Urshak see big mistake trust evil human. Urshak regret call human friend and help not get killed. Stranger, finally leave valley and go overpass. Urshak no can kill stranger now. Honor of Shaman's command, Ushak no kill. Next time we meet, we enemies. You better go now.
You didn't look all that hot.
I don't feel all that hot either, man. I'm totally wiped out, and I've got a constant headache. Every time one of those Black Hoods shows up, it gets worse.
And I can tell you exactly why.
Yeah? I don't think I want to know.
These Black Hoods, or the Seekers, as we magicians call them, used to be the followers of a powerful archdemon. Does that ring a bell?
No. Unless you're trying to tell me that...
Yes, exactly. The Seekers used to be followers of the Sleeper, the renegade sect crackpots from the swamp camp. They're your people, Lester, the former Brotherhood of the Sleeper. Now, they're nothing but soulless minions of evil.
I had a notion, but I hoped it wasn't true. Do you mean he came back? Is the Sleeper here again?
Good question. All I know for sure is that I need to stop the Seekers before they become too powerful.
I don't like it. But I suppose you're right. I'm sorry, but all this crap is getting to my head. I think I'll have a rest first.
Where's Zardos?
He's gone. And he left these demonic beings behind in his tower. I think he doesn't want anyone sniffing around his tower in his absence.
Where did he go?
He didn't say. He only asked me to give you this letter from him. I read it. Sorry, I was curious.
And?
No idea. I didn't understand a word, man. But one thing's clear to me. We won't see him again anytime soon. I think things just got too hot for him, and he headed for the hills.
I killed all the dragons.
Really? So there's more than a glimmer of hope on the horizon. Now all we have to do is cut off the head of evil. If you have indeed done that, then we shall win the war.
Who, me?
You, of course. Who else? That's just what I said.
Hey!
So it says in the scriptures.
I want to learn the 5th circle of magic.
Then enter now into the 5th circle of magic. You will command mightier magic than ever before. Use its power wisely, brother, for the darkness is still strong, and so are your enemies. I cannot accompany you into the 6th and highest circle of magic. Pyrokar himself will ordain you when the time comes.
Teach me.
You should have known better.
Enos enlightens all those who recognize his wisdom.
I never would have thought.
It's really not my problem.
Nobody ever asks me.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
Can't go on like this forever.
Teach me the last circle of magic.
The time for this has not yet come. Once you have walked a little farther on the path that Enos will show you, I shall instruct you.
I talked to the dragons.
What did they say?
They kept talking about the power of their master and how he settled in the halls of Irdarath.
Enos be with us. The Black Temple has regained its power and is now sending its henchmen into our world.
Nothing's ever gonna change that.
All the dragons are dead.
That is good news indeed, but it does nothing to change our situation, which seems hopeless. The Seekers still have not left. On the contrary, I hear more and more reports that during these last few days, their numbers have even increased. Killing off the dragons has dealt the enemy a blow, but it did not suffice. We need to dig this evil out by the roots.
What are these halls of Irdarath?
The Eastern Invocation Temple of the god Beliar. There are 4 of them in the land of Mertana, but this one is probably the most terrifying temple of all. About 40 years ago, the northern and western temples of this horrible deity were destroyed. The brave knights of that time gave their all to raze those mighty constructions to the ground. Back then, the black hordes of the enemy were helpless against the superior numbers and the heroic courage of the knights and paladins. It would have been easy to destroy the other 2 temples as well and rid the land of evil forever. But after the second temple fell, they simply disappeared.
Disappeared? An entire temple? Yeah, right.
Do not mock me. The situation is serious. If the halls of Irdarath have indeed regained their power, then it will not be easy to defeat the enemy. For that, you would have to find it first. And I think that this will be your next and hardest task.
We shall see. Zardas's book, which was believed to be lost, where is it?
I have been expecting you would ask that, but I fear that it will be of no help to you. It has been magically sealed. I took it to one of our lower vaults, and even we have so far tried in vain to open it. That accursed Zardas has played a dirty trick on us.
Can I see the book?
Be my guest. I cannot imagine you being successful where the greatest masters of our monastery have failed. But go ahead and give it a try. Telamon is not going to stop you.
Watch out who you tell that to.
You are not permitted to go further. Turn back.
Pyrakar says I'm allowed to examine Zardas's book.
So he says that. All right, you may enter. The book you are looking for is over there on the alchemist's bench.
Zarek Bandardo. Ah, the book's open. There's a letter and a key hidden inside.
Nothing to be had there. So that's where you're hiding out. Damn far away. I'll need a ship to get there.
Hey, I heard you spent a long time in the monastery cellars. What did you find out?
I know now where the enemy is hiding. It's a small island not far from here.
This is our big chance. We have to set out at once and destroy evil forever. Have you talked to Diego about it? I think he would want to accompany you. What about Gorn? Talk to him. I heard that he has returned from the Valley of Mines. And don't forget Lester. If you don't drag him out of his valley, he'll rot there. I also know my role in all this. I can increase your mana and be helpful in constructing runes once we face the enemy. When do we start?
Welcome aboard. We should meet at the harbor. Wait for me there.
Good. I'll be there when you're ready.
Wait a minute.
Where shall I look for a captain?
Ask Jorgen. He's a sailor after all. He should still be in the monastery, but if he can't help you, you'll have to look for someone on the farms or in the city who can navigate your ship. The best thing to do is to talk to Lee, or go to the harbor of Corinus. I can't think of anything better at the moment.
How's life in the monastery?
I'm going out of my mind here. But anyway, thanks for the hint. Milton was indeed able to help me get a place here. Well, what's a body to do? Before I starve in town, I'd rather do what the novices tell me to.
So it says in the scripture.
Maybe I could offer you a job as a captain.
You're not having me on, mate. If what you say is really true, I'm definitely in on it. There's only a minor problem. I hate those novices out of half the larder. They're hopping mad, those fellows. I don't think that head magician will let me leave here just like that. First, I have to work off my debt with Pyrocar. I'm sorry.
You listen to the wrong people.
Why haven't I heard about this before?
You hardly know.
You should have known better.
Teach me the last circle of magic.
A lot of time has passed since you have entered the bond with the fire. Much has happened, and we find no rest. You are the chosen of Enos. Therefore, you will need all your strength to prevail in your battles. I shall now consecrate you, Chosen One. You are entering the 6th circle. May you bring light and disperse the darkness. You can now learn the magic formulas for the last circle from me, if you so desire. Oh, and one more thing. It took me a while to recognize you. You got that letter from me back when they threw you into the barrier.
Yes, you spared me the judge's blathering that way.
And you are the chosen of Enos. Receive now my blessing, O Chosen One. Enos, light of the sun and fire of the world, bless this man, your chosen servant. Give him courage, strength, and wisdom to follow the path which you have ordained for him.
Go on like this forever. That's all just gossip. There have been all kinds of rumors.
Instruct me.
You listen to the wrong people. I'm no better off myself.
The prophecy mentions the sacred aura of Innos.
The aura of Innos is an amulet which only the greatest magicians of an era are destined to wear.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
What sort of amulet is that?
They say that Innos himself forged it and gave it as a present to humankind. It protects the one who wears it from all kinds of damage.
He never would have thought of that himself.
Can I have it?
What? What do you want to do with that?
Go up against the dragon.
Yes, of course. I shall give you the amulet, but handle it with care.
Yeah, sure.
I do not wish to buy it back from a merchant later. Use it well, and may Innos guard you at all times.
Innos likes all those who recognize his wisdom. Better watch out who you tell that to. You hardly know who to believe these days.
What are the tears of Innos?
The tears of Innos are nothing but an old child's tale. It tells of how the battle between Innos and Beliar started at the beginning of time.
I found this potion.
That cannot be. I cannot believe it.
What's the matter?
If these are really the genuine tears of Innos, then...
Hardly.
Do not interrupt me. If these are the real tears of Innos, then we have a powerful weapon against the enemy.
What do you mean by weapon?
Legend has it that under the influence of this substance, the warriors of Innos were able to perform almost superhuman deeds. They were immune to all kinds of exhaustion and had the strength of 2 bears. The greatest heroic feats of the olden days were only made possible by the tears of Innos.
I understand.
But the tears can bring suffering and death as well. Only the members of our order may drink this draught. Anyone else, even the paladins of our lord, would face a cruel death.
So what are the tears of Innos?
When Innos realized that he had to fight Beliar, his own brother, in order to preserve creation, his sorrow was great. He started to weep, and his tears fell down onto the world. There were many of them, for his heart was so full of grief that he wept for 13 years.
Get to the point.
The people who found his tears and tasted them were filled with supernatural strength and clarity. They recognized the wisdom of Innos' creation and began to serve him. They were the first members of the Community of the Fire. The tears gave them strength, courage, and wisdom. But that is all very long ago, and it has been more than 250 years since anyone last set eyes on a tear of Innos.
Why haven't I heard about this before?
I've been able to open Zardas's book.
What? How did you do that? It well nigh drove me to despair.
It's not what I heard.
Just dumb luck, I suppose.
Don't talk nonsense. Luck! When not even I succeed in opening the book, and then someone like you comes waltzing in? That gives me something to ponder about. Anyway, since you were obviously the only one who was able to open the book, then may it be granted unto you to carry it, at least until we have weathered this crisis.
I know where to find the halls of Irdarath. The temple is on an island. I found a nautical chart which shows the way.
That is great. Then you will need a ship and a crew in order to face the enemy. But remember, you need to be well prepared if you want to vanquish the Master of Idurath.
Where can I find a crew?
Your crew should consist of men you can trust. Talk to your friends and think about who could be useful to you once you are on the island. You are going to need a magician as well. But alas, I cannot spare a single man from the monastery. You will have to ask a magician who is not working within the monastery.
Jorgen is an experienced sailor. He could help me get to the Isle of Irdarath.
That will not be so easy, I fear. He has signed on to work for the Brotherhood. He has neither paid the tribute nor brought us a sheep. Jorgen must finish his work first, then you can take him with you if you like.
How long will it take?
He used up the provisions which would have lasted a novice 3 weeks, and all on the first day. So I cannot let him go before he has worked hard in our gardens for 3 months.
That's just what I said.
What do I have to do so I can take Jorgen with me now?
There is indeed one thing you could do for me. Your good rapport with Zardos could help you with that. It has come to my attention that during these last few days, strange things have been going on in his tower. Many of the town people hear loud screams at night coming from there, and see strange lights dancing over his tower, as if we didn't have our plate full already. Go check what is going on there, and make it stop. Then you can have Jorgen.
Could have told you that before.
It's really not my problem.
Hey, you! Teach me.
Who told you that?
Nobody will learn anything from me.
Who told you that? You already know what I think.
He doesn't see that. I can't help it. I agree with you completely.
Hey,
That's totally obvious.
show me.
That was obvious all along.
Those are all just rumors.
Will it ever change?
So it says in the scriptures.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
Nobody ever asks me.
Hey, you!
That's been known a long time.
Teach.
Could have told you that before.
Found any?
Well, I cannot be.
What kind?
Well,
That's totally obvious.
That was obvious all along.
So it says in the scriptures.
Justice will prevail in the end.
Do you really think?
Teach me.
Is it really true?
You already know what I think.
I'm not telling you anything new.
Could have told you that before.
He doesn't see that. I can't help it.
Anything's possible.
Instruct.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
Nobody ever asks me.
It's really not my problem.
Good news. The roadside shrines have been purified. The strength of Enos has helped the paladins to remove this problem from the world. You may once again make your donations to Enos without reservation or regret.
You have to feel sorry for the poor guy.
That's all just gossip.
I need a... Hey! You seem to have worked up a sweat.
Yes, I'm completely exhausted. For days I've been trying to get this confounded concoction to work. I just can't do it.
What's the problem?
The recipe says something about a dragon egg. Of course, I don't have one of those things. So I've been trying to simulate that ingredient. However, with little success thus far. If one of those things should ever roll across your path in some cave, then think of me.
So what are you using instead of the dragon egg?
Believe me, you don't want to know.
What kind of a potion is that supposed to be?
I bought the recipe from a traveling salesman. It mentions some curious but rather interesting things. I'm not sure if this potion really does anything, but my thirst for knowledge impels me to continue.
I'll see what I can do.
Hey, that was only a joke. I do not believe you will really find a dragon egg.
Just wait. Here, I've got a dragon egg for you.
You're trying to pull my leg. It's real. I hadn't thought it possible. Where did you find it?
I'd rather keep that to myself.
Excellent. What do you want for it?
Give me some of the potion when it's ready.
All right, but as I said, I have no idea what will come from it. Come back later when I have finished it.
That's totally obvious.
Will it ever change?
Why haven't I heard about this before?
I found a secret door.
What? Where?
Behind a bookshelf.
What's behind it?
It looks like an old underground vault.
That is important news. I shall inform Pyrokar of it immediately. Meanwhile, you must find out what's in this cellar.
It's a bad business.
I've been to the vault.
And what did you find?
There was a skeleton warrior down there, guarding a door. I killed him.
Well done. We shall deal with the vault once we have conquered evil.
Watch out who you tell that to.
It's a bad business.
That's totally obvious.
Inos enlightens all those who recognize his wisdom.
Nothing's ever gonna change that.
I never knew that.
Better watch out who you tell that to.
Nothing there. Nothing to be had there. Nothing there.
I found out where the enemy is hiding.
Don't ask me why, but I feel like I should go with you.
What do you mean by that?
I can't explain it. But I know that I'll only learn the answer if I come along with you.
Then come with me and get your answers. I'll meet you at the harbor. I'll go down there once I'm ready.
Hurry up. Our time is short.
Don't tell this to anyone. Don't tell this to anyone.
Those are all just rumors.
I've heard everything you mustn't believe everything you hear.
You don't have to talk.
Why haven't I heard about it?
Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going?
I wanted to...
Sorry, you can't go through here.
You question the wish of a fire magician?
No, of course not. May Innos forgive me. The magicians of fire are the guardians of the wisdom of Innos. Whoever doubts them doubts Innos and forfeits any right to mercy.
What happens if I go aboard?
I shall kill, I mean stop you.
You would attack a fire magician?
I would never lay a hand on a magician.
So, what would you do if I went aboard?
Nothing, sir.
I will go aboard now.
You mustn't do that. Lord Hagen's orders were quite clear.
Do Lord Hagen's orders include me, too?
I don't know.
Just think, would Lord Hagen dare to suspect a magician of theft?
I don't believe that.
For the last time, let me board the ship.
Understood. You may go on board.
I've killed all the dragons in the Valley of Mines.
If that is true, you must tell Lord Hagen about it. You had better go directly to him.
Honestly, I witnessed it myself. He had better shut up. You don't say.
I've got to go. Suit you?
Really? How interesting. Who says things like that?
Show me your...
If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. And it's going to get worse. That's not what I heard. He can't keep anything to himself. That's not what my husband thinks. Who says things like that? He simply talks too much. He simply talks too much. He simply talks too much. I hardly know what to believe anymore.
The dragons will wreak no more havoc.
I knew that you would return safe and sound. However, you have yet to take your greatest hurdle.
I know.
Then equip yourself well and come to me if you need help. Always carry the Eye of Innos with you. Do you hear? Adanos bless you.
I know where our enemy is located.
Then let us waste no time and seek him out before he comes to us.
You want to accompany me?
I have thought long about this and have never been so sure of my business, my friend.
I consider it an honor to have you by my side. We'll meet you at the harbor.
Don't take too much time. The enemy does not sleep, my friend.
Listen, people. I am needed elsewhere. I do not know whether I shall return. If you want to know the ending, read up on the story in the scriptures. May Adanos be with you.
There you are again.
I've got
a sheepskin.
I wouldn't...
Wolfskin. A warg's? Ah, what the heck?
I ripped a...
That good one?
That was obvious all along. He doesn't see that. I can't help it.
I'm going to leave Corinus.
A wise decision. I wish I could come with you. This town has changed too fast. The times where you could get rich fast are over. I could instruct you in archery, lockpicking, and dexterity. Also, I'm sure you can use a decent thief.
Why don't you come with me? We'll meet at the harbor.
You're right. Corinus is a dump. I'm coming with you. Wait, I'll be ready in a second. Well, I'm ready. I'll see you at the ship.
You take care of the city.
Really? You don't need me anymore? Oh well, don't forget to drop by when you're back in town.
You think we'll meet again?
I shall never forget the look on your face when you lay on the ground after Bullet knocked you down and we met for the first time. They can't get the better of someone like you. We shall meet again. Take care.
Come back. I want you to accompany me.
What has become of your determination, my friend? Sure, I'll go with you. Just make up your mind. Wait, I'll be ready in a second.
justice will prevail in the end.
I couldn't believe
Nobody will know
The dragons are dead.
I knew that Innos would give you the strength to defeat the dragons. Where is the ore?
The orcs are still besieging the castle in the Valley of Mines. Garan stands no chance of leaving the castle before the siege is ended.
Damn it! If Garand isn't capable of handling the situation, then I shall have to see to it myself. A few orcs won't stop me, not me! I have already informed my men. We are preparing for departure. We shall all go. I shall leave only a minimal guard on the ship. That shall be enough then to finally put an end to the orcs.
no idea. Tell me.
Hey, you! Show me your...
He can't keep anything to himself. Someone's gotta do the work.
I'm in enough trouble as it is.
He says things like that.
Anything's possible.
If I hadn't seen it with my own
Now
eyes.
that's typical, isn't it?
That was quite obvious.
Watch out who you tell that to.
Hey!
Everybody knows by now.
That's what I've always said.
Show me your...
I've heard a thing or two.
As if I don't have enough problems.
Take care of
I don't believe that.
Nobody ever asked for
Do you
more
really think?
I'm in enough trouble.
That's
as
just
it
what I
is.
said.
Can you make me a prophecy?
Yes. Time has
How much?
for a po...
Tell me about the...
All right. Darkness pervades the land. Evil will triumph. The king shall lose his war against the orcs. You shall return, but you shall not find peace. That's all. There's nothing more I can see.
Hear ye, inhabitants of Corinus. By the explicit order of the Honorable Lord Hagen, the following decree is hereby enacted. The drag...
I've got my own opinion about that.
Do you really believe
I never knew that.
And there's more, believe me.
Hey, you!
He insisted he knew better.
Are you relaxed?
Sure, why not? The dragons are dead, aren't they?
The case is a little more complicated.
Well, like always. Let me know when you need my axe.
I could use you and your axe.
Well, I'm not surprised. What can I do for you?
Would you sail to an island with me and kick some enemy butt?
Sure, right away. Just tell me what to do.
Come aboard with me. Wait for me at the harbor.
A ship? Ha! I can say one thing for you. It's never boring with you. See you soon.
Maybe you'd better...
I'm supposed to let you go alone? It's not easy for me, but it's your war. Come to me if you want me to follow you after all.
Come back. I need you.
There you are. And I thought you wanted to let me rot here while you had all the fun. See you later.
Do you have an idea how I could take over the Paladin ship?
Do you think I'd still be here if I did? That thing is better guarded than the ore transports were in the old camp.
There must be a way to get on that ship.
Sure, getting on board is easy. But that isn't everything. To navigate the ship, you need a captain, a crew, and so on. There's a whole string of requirements involved.
Do you know anyone who can navigate the ship?
As far as I know, Torloff used to go to sea. He knows what's what.
Who should I hire as a crew?
You'll have to decide that for yourself, but I would only take people that I trust. Do you have enough people you can trust? If you need a smith in your crew, you should ask Bennett. He is certainly the best you'll find.
Would you accompany me on the ship?
Are you kidding? Of course I'm in. I have a few old scores to settle on the mainland. Besides, I could teach you one- and two-handed combat. I could be very useful to you.
Go pack your things then.
What? Right now?
Yes, I'm planning to get out of here, and if you want to join me, come down to the harbor. We'll meet at the ship.
I've waited a long time for this moment. I'll be there.
I'm no better off myself.
You're a sailor.
Did you finally catch on to that? Aye, damn it, I'm a sailor. Why do you ask?
I could use your abilities. I need to go to an island.
To an island? You don't even have a ship, let alone a crew to man her. No, my boy, if you want to engage my services as a captain and strength teacher, then first you'll have to prove to me that you know what you're talking about. Besides which, I already have other worries. The paladins haven't pulled out of the city as expected. Something serious will have to happen to get them to clear the field. Go to the castle in the Valley of Mines. Steal the key for the main gate from the gate guard and open it. The orcs will take care of the rest.
That doesn't surprise me.
No one really wants to hear that.
He wants to know.
Hey, you!
I don't want to hear that.
I need to go to an island. I could use a smith.
And so you thought of me?
Yes. What do you say? At any rate, that'd get you out of here.
Better than Onar's farm. Boy, even hell can't be that bad. Count me in.
That'll only cause more trouble.
Be my smith then. See you at the harbor.
All right, see you later.
As if I didn't have enough soul. Anything's possible.
You don't have to tell me that.
You already know I said change. That's exactly what I said. Anything's possible. As if I didn't have enough problems.
That doesn't surprise me.